Alright, hey you guys, this is Cobra Awesome, so I say whatever you want to call it. And I've been wanting to do this rant video for a long time, but unfortunately I haven't gotten a chance to do it. But now I'm doing this video, so this rant video is going to be called No More Saturday Morning Cartoons. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into this rant video. So now, if you guys grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s as a kid, I'm sure y'all mostly remember, waking up every Saturday morning to watch cartoons. And today is Saturday, and let's say if Saturday morning cartoons was still alive, then I probably would have gotten up early to watch some cartoons, but unfortunately it's gone. So I want to talk to you guys about how I felt about it at the time when Saturday morning cartoons was gone. Well, like we had a lot of these, blocks for Saturday morning cartoons. We had, of course, the Kids WB. Years later, we have the CW for Kids. We had Toon's Eye. We have Vortex. And in the past, we had ABC Kids, Fox Kids. Then years later, it was called the Fox Box. And CBS had Nickelodeon cartoons as well. So it was a lot of blocks from back then that aired during Saturday mornings. And I just remember them all. I grew up watching Saturday morning cartoons, and I had a lot of fun watching, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Mucha Lucha, the Spectacular Spider-Man. Oh my gosh, the memories, man. So I remember back in 2014, 5 years ago, the last time I saw this Vortex, because that was the only last Saturday morning cartoons that they had, because all the blocks were gone that aired on Saturday. So Vortex was the only one that was left on the CW. Okay, so the last time when I watched it was on a Saturday. I think it was around the summertime. I think it was around in late August, and I just remember watching Sonic X, and that was it. And then weeks later, I checked the channel to see if there was any cartoons coming on, and all of a sudden, I see like educational like shows for kids, and I'm like, wait a minute, what happened to the cartoons? And then I went to school one day and I asked like, hey, do you guys know about the Saturday morning cartoons? And they told me that yeah, they got rid of it because nowadays kids are using tablets, smartphones, and now they got these apps like Netflix, Hulu, and all these apps to watch their favorite cartoons, and they're playing video games, so they don't really watch Saturday morning cartoons. They don't get up early to watch it anymore. And I was like, wow, seriously? And when I heard they told me that, I was just disappointed. Like I was upset because, it was a memory from a childhood, and you know, it really sucks. And that's one of the real reasons why there's no more Saturday morning cartoons. And the second reason is because the government. The government wanted educational shows, and that's one of the reasons why. And Saturday morning cartoons over the years had lost ratings and lost money, and the production companies couldn't be able to keep it, and that's why it's gone. So it's just been it's been like rough without the Saturday morning cartoons, because kids nowadays, they won't like experience of waking up, every Saturday morning and having a bowl of cereal to watch cartoons. Nowadays, like I said, they're on their tablets, smartphones, and playing video games. They don't get up like early in the morning to watch like some cartoon. But only for me back then when I was a kid, that was there. And I'm so glad that I grew up during that time, because that's when Cartoon Network was so good, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, all these all these TV networks were worth watching, and as well for the Kids WB and these Saturday morning cartoons lineups. So um, it sucks that Saturday morning cartoons is not a thing anymore, because nowadays it's just educational programs for the local channels like CBS, NBC, ABC, uh, Pix 11, and that's it. There's no Saturday morning cartoons. So if you want to watch like cartoons during the Saturday mornings, you can go to Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, or Disney XD. That is the only time, okay? Because they run cartoons 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, okay? But this was a memory to always remember and not to like to forget. And I will always remember waking up every morning to watch, these cartoons. And when the Spectacular Spider-Man was coming out, I was really excited as well as my brother Zoom 7K. And there were some times where we like woke up pretty late and missed the show, but we would watch it on YouTube because somebody would like upload it on YouTube. But we still like woke up early to watch the Spectacular Spider-Man, like the new episodes, and we would get excited to see the previews for the next episode that was coming on next Saturday morning at 10 o'clock a.m. So it was something exciting about these Saturday morning cartoons. Like, I know a lot of kids mostly remember the Kids WB, and they had like those cool bumpers, for the Animaniacs, Pokemon, and these other like cartoon shows. And man, I really do miss the Saturday morning cartoons. I really do. And I wish it could come back, but I mean, I don't think it won't, because nowadays, things are different now because technology has advanced over the years. So I don't think Saturday morning cartoons will not come back. It will be a great treat for us as 90s kids fans, but I don't know, maybe it won't. But I wanted to make this video for a long time because, I was just disappointed when I heard that Saturday morning cartoons was not a thing anymore. And it was just, the memories watching it every Saturday. So, I mean, it was disappointing. And, I wish it could come back, but it's not going to come back, unfortunately. So, if you guys like had a memory with the Saturday morning cartoons, like with Kids WB and the other TV blocks from back in the days that aired on Saturday mornings, post a comment down below of what was your favorite memories with Saturday mornings, and what was your favorite cartoons that aired during the Saturday morning cartoons. And let me know in the comments if you want, let's say the Saturday morning cartoons to come back, let's say in the future. But that's it for this rant video. If you guys enjoyed it, please be sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching and take care, guys. Bye.